It's Wednesday, September 17th, 2014. Lynn and Jamie continuing our assignment. Today we're driving from Florida back to the DC area. This is our penultimate long drive. And in asking how we may be of service today, we are shown our job ticket, and it seems to be at the level of the galaxy. In asking why that is, when our biosphere is in such need of assistance right now, the answer is that there is very little here on this biosphere that actually wishes to change, wishes to be healed, wishes to do what is our work to do to heal ourselves. The attitude here in this biosphere, by and large, is serve me, source. And that isn't how things work. That's not how the system works. And therefore there's not a healing opportunity here right now, which is why the civilization is coming to an end, and what's more, why big swaths of the planet will become uninhabited. However, the mission is still to trigger the awakening right here in this biosphere. Since there's not direct opening at the level of the biosphere, we move to the level of the galaxy. There's our job ticket. Now it begins. So what's going on with the galaxies here? She doesn't want to hear it. She doesn't want to hear it. I can't tell what she doesn't want to hear, but there's definitely something she does not want to hear.
What I see is that she's put earmuffs over her ears and duct taped around the earmuffs.
Yeah. Feeling the access. It is not a big access.
No,
you notice
little.
That? It's a slim access. That is not an excellent sign. The duct tape doesn't feel good, but it hurts to pull it off. And she's going, ow, ow, ow. She's looking very princess-like, you know?
Yeah, I see that.
Like she's putting on quite a show. How would you describe what she's doing?
It's very dramatic.
Very dramatic.
It's like flinging herself on a couch and rolling around.
The two ways to pull it off are fast and slow. What'd you choose? I'll take the left, you take the right, and we'll
Right.
just pull them off. 1, 2, 3. Turning them in is evidence. Oof. Now, who among us doesn't do this? Who among us doesn't want to? We don't want to hear. We don't want to hear what's happening. Like that client in the email the other day said, is I get a real sense of foreboding.
That's true.
When he's listening to his guides in his own meditations, he says, what's going on? I get a real sense of foreboding, and his guides say to him, you chose this, you can do it, there isn't anything coming that you can't handle.
That's true.
Right. And so this is how it is for all of us here. We chose this. There isn't anything coming that we can't handle. We can do it. Now, civilization is still going to end. And many of us are going to no longer have need of bodies.
That's true.
But we still chose it, and there still isn't anything coming that we can't handle. We have to choose to handle it. We have to choose to step up, right?
It's true.
Is the galaxy right now choosing to handle it or step up?
No, she's strapping on the earmuffs.
She's strapping on earmuffs. This is not a good sign. This means that the guides say, what does this mean? I have to take a guess. I believe this means that it's important for all of the malignant biospheres to be irradiated sooner rather than later, because look what's happening to our galaxy. The impact is severe. The spread of this disease has to be stopped, and it has to be stopped now, right now. Now is the time.
It's true.
So my interpretation would be things are going to unravel here faster rather than slower. I could be wrong.
That feels true, though.
All right, so let's notice this. When the living waters start to flow, we both start to feel a lot of fear arising.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Whose fear is it? Could be souls.
Oh, could be
higher
souls.
It's not the guides.
It's not
but
the guides.
souls themselves are afraid. Well, that makes sense.
I understand that.
I understand that. The souls are starting to realize, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to turn around and tell all the people that I promised I would help that I'm sorry for not doing a darn thing to help them. I'm sorry that I wasted my life. It's as if we've all been pretending that it's okay to live a life of mediocrity.
Yes.
And now it's becoming clear, like the mask is coming off, and it's becoming clear that it is not okay to live a life of mediocrity. Higher standards were in place all along, and we were pretending that they weren't. We had covered them up with a black cloth, but that doesn't make the standards go away.
That's true.
We just covered the sign with a black cloth and said, now it's not there, ha ha ha. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. That's a fantasy.
Right.
So now we see the standards have been there all along, and it feels terrible. A sinking feeling. Oh no. Oh no. I was supposed to do a lot better. A lot better.
Faster and better and sooner.
Yes. Do better.
Do better.
I can do better. I can do better. So lifting these up for all of us who are regretting, some of us already, some of us in the time to come, but either are already regretting or will one day regret our mediocrity in living, our not going for it, our laziness. Many people get offended at that word, laziness. But can you find a better word? Asked to be shown?
No.
That is the word. It's just lazy.
Yeah.
We have a society that values leisure.
That's true.
It's the British Guide. A society that values leisure over achievement.
That's true.
And that's crazy. That's crazy. And now this nonsense babble of leisure being of value is being spread across the globe through media outlets as quickly as possible, so that people are thinking that it's cool to have a life that's purposeless and is only devoted to pleasure chasing.
Right.
And that's crazy. It's the antithesis of the purpose of life. The purpose of life is joy. Joy comes from achievement. The purpose of life is joy. It's up to us to create it. We can do it by setting a high goal, really going for it and hitting it. Because we've delayed, put it off, put it off, put it off. Has our work gone away?
No.
Have our assignments diminished?
No.
No. Our work has just piled up because it's all still there needing to be done, and we've just been pushing it from day to day and week to week and month to month and year to year. And in some cases from lifetime to lifetime, right?
It's true.
But it's showtime now.
It is showtime.
Showtime. So back to the galaxy.
Yeah. She feels freaked out.
She is freaked out.
It feels like the vortex did, of that feeling when the vortex's guide said, you know, you're gonna let all these people down.
Right.
And it was like the vortex didn't want to let them down, but also didn't want to do it.
And that's exactly it. The galaxy doesn't want to let all these people down that she's promised, but she also doesn't want to do it. Well, we have to choose. This is a moment of choice. The guides say, when we're in the moment, we're moving forward, feels impossible, and moving backward feels like a miserable, slow death. Congratulations, we're at the powerful point where a choice makes all the difference. Now, make the courageous choice and move forward. Who among us doesn't get overwhelmed? Boy, oh boy. I know that I have my buttons pushed on a daily basis.
Me Me too, me too, me too, me too.
But every day we have a choice to do it anyway, to feel the fear and do it anyway. Action cures fear. Take the courageous step. Make the courageous choice.
It's true.
And move forward.
She seems willing.
Let's see if she does it. There's the mirror. You can see for yourself where the duct tape is. You can go for it. What's she doing? It's going to take forever.
Yeah,
the way she's going about it.
tiny
She's
little bits. Tiny little bits.
Little bits. It's too late. Those biospheres will be gone by the time you get that off. It's okay. It's a choice. You can tear it off, and she's saying, but my skin. Parts of your skin might come off with it, it's true. But you can grow a new skin. I think she's having a diva moment. Go down to the Council of Truth's chambers.
So what it looks like to me is when when there's a big open call audition and there's a lot of resumes and you sit around a table and you hand the resumes down.
Yeah.
It's like I see papers getting handed from one person to the other all the way around the table of the council.
It feels to me like this is about galaxies.
Yeah.
And these are cover letters. Why I want to do this job. And look, they have our galaxy's cover letter.
Yeah.
Do you see that? They're reading it. It's really a beautiful letter, and you can tell how humble she was and how she was kind of like a dark horse for the assignment.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely a dark horse.
But her attitude was so great.
Yeah.
She was cast on her attitude.
Yeah.
And so if she lets her attitude go, wow, she is not that much.
Right.
Like her skill set isn't that great. She was cast on her attitude.
Right. Good attitude.
And wanting to do it. Wanting to do it. So this is crucial. Is she here with us? She's supposed to be here.
She's supposed to be here with us.
Did she come?
I feel like she's back in the room with the duct tape and the mirror.
Yeah, she refused to come. Wow. Well, how many would be if we can take it to her?
We can take it to her.
Okay. We can do that. Is there anything else? No, get out. Okay, we can do that. 10-4. We're out of here. Poof. Okay, so here's the letter. Your letter. Read it. Oh, she's crying.
Yeah.
She's remembering. Did she just tear it out?
It went away. I didn't see where it went. She was crying, she was sad, she was crying, and it was gone.
She tore it up. Wow, look at her eyes. Okay. I've seen eyes like that.
That's scary.
Yeah. So now let's call for rescue spirits, right? Rescue spirits of the light, because what we have here is an entity situation. Rescue spirits of the light. Holding space, holding space, holding space. Don't flinch. Don't flinch. It's better to have them tear a hole through us than flinch. Don't flinch. I don't see her anymore at all.
No, I don't see her.
Gone.
It's like the room is
empty. Well, it's a shambles.
Right. Well, yeah.
It's a shambles. Well, pictures of everything.
It looks like a wild animal went through it.
It smells like wild animal. It smells animal.
Like wild animal and like burning hair a little bit.
Yes. Yes, I smell the burning hair. Oh wow. What does it mean?
I've smelled that smell before with entities.
Is there anything more on our job ticket? I see Luce waving.
Hi, Luce.
Hi, Luce. How may we be of service?
How may we be of service?
Clear out the muck in this hallway.
Yeah.
There's just shovels, like big,
like poop scoops.
They're saying, what do you know about this? This typically represents lies.
Yeah.
That's right. So we're just scooping up. There's just a river of lies. There's an abundance of lies. Abundance of lies. We're just scooping it up and sending it up as evidence. And they say, what else do you know about it? Well, I noticed that when we noticed the dressing room was messy, that there was an animal scent, and I thought scat. Scat is animal poop.
Yes.
And that we're scooping this up, and you can tell from scat what kind of animal it is.
That's true.
And so we're turning in scat, and they will figure out what's going on from this. They will figure out what's going on. My perception is that this is a tunnel into the future. Not from the future, but into the future. Feel the difference?
Yes.
And so someone is attempting to send lies into the future. Check me on that.
That feels true.
Yeah. So we can clean out this tunnel. This is a violation. This is a violation.
Click, click,
we
click,
are
click,
not click, 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 click. Thank you. Live feed up, live feed up, live feed
Press
up.
pass
Wow. Press pass, press pass. Live feed up. Wow. This is a violation of space-time law.
And whoever did this left their tracks.
Yeah, just like
You
I can
see their footprints everywhere.
In poop.
Yeah,
It's
poop footprints.
And they're like, look, these are recognizable. Like, these are tracks, they're familiar. Look, I know those shoes. I know whose faces go with those footprints, and I'll testify.
Whoosh.
Wow, and here we are
Wow.
in the trial
Yep.
right now. And I'm putting the pictures and they just
Spread them
swipe.
out.
Yeah, well, all the
Yeah.
pictures, but then each one I swipe it, and it's like the name appears.
Yeah.
Did I miss any pictures, or are they all identified?
There are 3 on the edge of the table.
Oh,
That you
the
don't wanna
ones I
do.
don't want to do. Okay,
Good for you.
and there. Did I miss any more? Wow, right there, I found it.
Yeah.
Wow, conveniently hidden behind my own head, right? Swipe, swipe, swipe. Wow, now it's like being in an observatory and watching the ceiling open up to reveal the stars.
It is.
Wow, I don't know what just happened, but that was very nice. All the errors that we all make are crazy thinking. Thinking that we can quit a game that there's no quitting. There's
Right.
no quitting. We're playing Jumanji. The only way out of this game is to complete the game. This is how it is for all of the 1,000,000,000 who committed to triggering the awakening right now, no matter what anyone else does or doesn't do. Nothing takes us off the hook. There's no getting off the hook.
It's true.
We're still on the hook for our soul plan. No matter what, the only way out is to complete the game. If this biosphere is blown to bits, then guess what? We're on the hook for the galaxy. If the galaxy is blown to bits, then guess what? We're on the hook for the sector. If the sector is blown to bits, then guess what? We're on the hook for the universe, and so on, and so on, and so on. This is a song that never ends, a world that never ends, a game that never ends. Source is eternal. The only way out is to complete the game. Onward, onward, onward.